Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today, I'm going to be taking you guys through a few of the free Kanto, basically experiences, free Kanto shiny hunting spots. This is for people who are like brand new beginners, people who have, maybe you just finished the Kanto region, you finally got enough for like a sweet scent Pokemon. Here's mine. Obviously, you got to put PP Max on it if you didn't already, and I would hotkey it as well. Yeah, if you already, basically, if you just finished it, these are like some of the spots that you may want to go to get some of your first shinies if you want to. So first off, we're going to be starting here in the power plant. These are all in Kanto, of course. This does require that you have Kanto done. We're going to go ahead and go on down. I'm going to go ahead and pop a repel actually just for, oh, do I not have a repel? I don't have a repel. So we're just going to go ahead and cut away from the animations. I don't have any, or I have super repels, but they're not worth using right now. I would recommend just pretty much just going ahead and using one singular repel. And it's going to be a little costly, kind of. You can just do what I'm doing, basically. I also recommend bringing a teleport Pokemon or having the teleport Ocarina. And of course, you're going to need Surf as well. I brought my trusty Golduck with me. Or you can get the Ocarina if you don't have that. And then obviously, go ahead and go on in the Poke Center. I'm going to take a few steps in and start shiny hunting. And what we're going to be seeing right off the bat should be Pikachu. Yes, we're going to be seeing 5 times hordes of Pikachu. I actually have a cute charm Pokemon right here. Is my male Minchino, or Cinchino, I guess. And oh, I thought that was a guy I knew, sorry. And then yeah, we have cute charm. So basically we're trying to get a female Pikachu. And for the most part, I go for female shinies, just in case you guys don't know, because they're easier to breed later on with, right? If you go for like a male shiny, or if you get a male by accident, a lot of my shinies actually ended up being male. They end up, you need like a Ditto to, in order to, breed them for competitive, what's it called? Competitive matchups and things like that. So you need it, a Ditto, which is obviously like starting at like 6 million or something like that. So it's obviously very expensive. So this way it's much easier, much simpler to kind of shunt for a female Pokemon that you want for breeding purposes. Yeah, I spent a lot of time talking about that, but yeah, this is basically it. As you can tell here, it's 100% rate for Pikachu. You just need 1 repel. Not the most expensive, and then basically what you're going to do is run away if you don't get in, and then you're going to hit whatever teleport key you've hotkeyed it to, go right back to the PC in, hopefully I went in the power center, yep I did, and then just go ahead and repel right back down, and then just go back down. That's how you're going to be doing a free Pikachu shunt. You can level berry, but honestly it's not worth it. I would recommend just going ahead and doing that with the repel trick. Next up, you're going to be going over to the islands. All right, so we're going to start on over to Island 2. I almost went to the wrong one. Again, same kind of deal. Go in the Poke Center, heal up if you haven't already. Get that sweet scent back up. Go right, go up, and I believe you just go in here and go in this piece of water. Sorry, this is not correct. I'm sorry, this is not correct. I mean, you can go for Golux, but this is actually not the spot I was looking for. We're actually going to go up here in the grass, and then Sweet Scent here. We should be getting Slowbros. This is going to be 100% encounter rate with Slowbros. For those of you who are fans of the channel, I actually did get a shiny Slowbro, which is pretty dope. Wouldn't necessarily mind a second one, because I could always breed it down for like a Slow King, or just keep it as a Slow Poke. So that's why I don't mind coming back here. But yeah, a very cheap, very convenient, nice shiny. I'll see if I can get a picture of a shiny Slowbro right now for you guys. Let's see, shiny Slowbro. Honestly, I probably should have just taken my own Slowbro. They're not super rare. Yeah, there we go. It's cool. It's purple. It's definitely obviously different from, you can tell. And then the tail is probably the coolest part for me personally. And yeah, it's not like an expensive shiny or anything like that. You shouldn't be really shunting for to sell them anyway. I feel like it's just not worth it. If you wanted to do that, I would recommend like shunting for like a Ditto or something like that. Otherwise, there's no point in shunting something like this. You shunt something like this because you really want a Slowbro or a Slow King, something like that. But yeah, Cape Brink here in Island 2. Definitely a very cheap, very quick to a PC method and spot. You're gonna go ahead and teleport right on back, heal up real quick, and then I'll start taking to the next spots. I'm not gonna do a 5 times horde every single time. Let's go ahead and move on over to Route 14. All right, for the next Pokemon here, we're going to be starting off here in Fuchsia City. I would recommend going in that PC. Go ahead and go on over to Route 14. And right on here, or sorry, Route 15. I'm sorry about that. Route 15, we're going to be seeing Nidorinos. It doesn't matter if you Sweet Scent here because Nidorinos are only going to be male. Sorry, not Sweet Scent. Lead with a cute charm Pokemon. In this case, I would probably lead with a synchronized Pokemon for a nature of a shiny that you would want. So it would probably be something like, for a Nidoking, you'd probably want like maybe Adamant or something, or Jolly, something like that. Something that boosts attack, maybe speed. Yeah, those are the recommendations because again, gender isn't going to matter in this case. So cute charm really isn't going to matter. And so, yeah, that's Nidorino, very close to a PC as well. You're just going to go in Fuchsia City. The next spot is actually right around here, so I'm just going to show you real quick as well. Get out of the way. It's actually going to be here in Route 14, which is going to be in here. So, fortunately, I saved a few Sweet Scents, and boom, we're going to be seeing the counterpart, Nidorina. Nidorina's a pretty shiny as well. Let's see if I can take a look at that. I feel like less people have like a shiny Nidorina compared to a shiny Nidorino. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a nice little pink shiny. Obviously, normally they're blue, and Nidorino is normally pink, and now it's blue, right? So they kind of switch. It's nice. I don't mind it at all. Definitely a pretty shiny. Not as close to the PC as Nidorino, which I think is why a lot of people tend to go Nidorino compared to Nidorina. But yeah, this is also a nice little spot here in the Kanto region. Let's move on to something else here. For the next spot, we're going to be starting back here in Pallet Town, here on the bottom left of your screen. Go ahead and bike on down, go down this, and of course, there's just no way I couldn't have made like 5 steps without a Tentacruel encounter, of course. But you're going to go in this grass down here that you probably see, which should be Route 21. So let's go ahead and go on in, and boom, the Pokemon we're going to be encountering is Tangela. This is very close to your home, which you can just teleport back to. Shiny Tangela is pretty nice, honestly, and I think Tangrowth, if I'm not mistaken, is a decent Pokemon. Wow, there's not many Tangelas on the market. Wow. Yeah, it's a nice little green shiny. Not my personal favorite, but again, it's very close to a PC, right? So, you know, can't really go wrong here. Yeah, I think Tangrowth is a kind of a decent like meta Pokemon. I could be completely wrong here. I don't do PvP, but let's take a look. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Yeah, I might be wrong. Never used. Yeah, I might be completely wrong. I'm my fault on that. But either way, Tangrowth is a nice Pokemon to have. And yeah, if you're a fan of Shiny Tangela, didn't know where it was or something like that, here it is. Very close to your home in Pallet Town. So let's move on over to the next spot. All right, so for the next spot here, we're going to be starting in 3 Island. Again, I'm going to go ahead and go in the PC real quick because I need to get some more Sweet Scents. I have the Bill's strings, by the way. That's why I can Sweet Scent so fast, or heal so fast, rather. Go ahead and go on up and step 1 foot here. Of course, I accidentally hit something. There's just no way I couldn't, right? The Pokemon we're going to be encountering is actually the evolved form of this guy, of this Oddish. It's actually going to be Gloom, and this is going to be a 100% encounter rate for Gloom. So yeah, Gloom is very nice because you can get Oddish, which is very cool. Blossom, which I also believe is very cool. Let's see. Blossom for a shiny. Let's take a look. Boom, there we go. Shiny Blossom is kind of the goal here. Violet Bloom is also not bad too. I honestly wouldn't mind getting as many as 4 Glooms because I actually enjoy the entire line. You know, I really like Gloom, I really like Blossom, I don't mind Oddish, and I really like Violet Plume. I think of the order, I would probably like Blossom the first, then Violet Plume, then Oddish, then Gloom. I think Oddish is not crazy. Honestly, it's kind of funny how Gloom is like the main one that you have to get, but it's like the least like appealing shiny for me personally. I think the first Gloom I get, I'll probably turn it into a Blossom. I don't know. I say that now, but you know, who knows in the future, right? So yeah, that's Blossom, and that's the Gloom spot. Yeah, so we're on to another spot next. All right, for the next spot, we're gonna stay here in 3 Island and go ahead and go back down, and we're gonna go in this little cave. You actually don't need a rappel or anything like that. You can just go on ahead and come here in this piece of grass, and it's going to be 100% counter with Dunsparce. This is a free, very close to a PC encounter too. The good thing about teleports, you don't have to go back through the cave. You know, you can literally just go through it, hit your teleport, hit your sweet sense, and then when you're done, just go ahead on teleport back, and it's that simple. You know, very easy. Definitely recommend that. Yeah, Dunsparce, it's a nice little shiny. It's pink. It should be on the thumbnail of the video, so if you missed it, there it is. And yeah, that's Dunsparce. I recommend it. It's not the most useful shiny, but if you're a fan of like these weirdo, not weird, but like weird or pink shinies, I like pink shinies, so yeah, maybe you know, Dunsparce will be a Pokemon for you. Me personally, it's not really at the top of my list, but hey, it's a free shunt. You know, if I ever get bored or don't know where to hunt, this might be a spot I go to. We're going to head and go on back to Viridian City. This is going to be actually a spot that I've been to as well. Very close to a PC. Go ahead, go right in and go right out, and boom, right in here, this water right here. You're going to start sweet scenting. This is a spot that I've been at, and I have a shiny of. I have a shiny Poliwag. Unfortunately, it is male, and so I want a Politoed. That's actually one of my main hunts. The bad part here is that yeah, it was male. There's no really bad part here. I don't know when I said that. It's a very quick, very, very close to a PC shunt. I definitely recommend it if you like Poliwrath, if you like Politoed and Wag and Whirl and all that stuff. Now, there are like Poliwhirl swarm or hordes later on, especially in Johto, so you know, if you wanted a Poliwhirl, you can always go there. But this is a very cheap, budget-friendly hunt. You really don't need anything. You know, you don't need Leppas. You don't even really need a teleport Pokemon if you don't want. This is my recommendation. If you wanted to go somewhere for very cheap for a nice water type, unfortunately, Poliwag is not the best-looking shiny. But yeah, no, you can evolve it. Politoed is very pretty. And this video is getting a little long, so we're gonna wrap it up with 2 more Pokemon, I believe. Yes. So next up, we're going to go back over to the islands. We're going to go to 4 Island this time. And speaking with water types, go ahead and hit a quick heal. And boom, just go in this water right here, start sweet scenting, and you get Woopers. This is actually probably going to be a shunt that I do at some point because I do want a Quagsire for certain reasons I'm not going to get into right now, but Quagsire is very cool. And yeah, having a shiny Wooper would be pretty dope, not gonna lie. I'm honestly probably shiny Quagsire gang over Wooper gang. Let's take a look. So here is the Quagsires. Wow, there's really not many. And then here is the Wooper. Nope, not that one. Wooper. Can't type. There we go. So these are the ones that we're looking for. Yeah, Wooper's cool, but like I think the Quagsire Pink is like just so much more appealing for me personally. I'm much more a fan of how Quagsire looks, and yeah, Quagsire cool typing, right? It's ground and water. Wooper too. Yeah, cool, interesting Pokemon. Not sure the PvP relevance or anything like that, but it can learn some like cool moves, and it can be pretty useful in a tight spot if need be. So that's a nice little free shiny hunt as well. Let's just do one more. Why not? We're here. I think kind of the goal of this video was also to see if I could get like a shiny on video for you guys and have like that genuine, authentic reaction. And I wouldn't mind a shiny of any of these Pokemon that I'm doing right now, except for maybe Dunsparce. It's not really my favorite. And then we'll take it to one last spot. Let's see, is it daytime? This is a very, it is, okay, cool. So we're daytime specific. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Route 6 in the Kanto region, which I believe is, yeah, right underneath Saffron City. Unfortunately, this is a ×3 horde and only available in the daytime, but it is very close to a PC. So you're gonna go on down from Saffron City and step right here, or honestly I think you could probably go from Vermilion as well, and it's gonna be a 3x horde of Magnemite. Magnemite is pretty cool. I believe there's other Magnemite I keep wanting to say swarms, but hordes. I believe there's other Magnemite hordes out there that might be a little easier, or maybe 5x hordes. I believe, I could be wrong here, but again, this is a Kanto only Yeah, there's some in Johto. I'm pretty sure Johto by now probably added a 5x horde. But yeah, Magnemite, Shiny Magnemite is actually pretty dope. Let's see if we can fish one out. Shiny Magnemite, Magneton, Magnezone. Yeah, honestly, this is actually, they honestly all look pretty cool. I think Magnezone might low-key look the coolest. But honestly, I wouldn't mind getting all three of these either. Definitely Magneton and Magnezone interest me the most. Magnemite a little bit less so, but hey, it's right here. It's a 3x horde. You know, it's obviously going to take a little longer, but it is very close to Vermilion City. I would honestly recommend going from Vermilion City, not Saffron City. It's probably closer, but yeah, guys, unless this last horde gets me something, that's gonna do it for this video. No shinies here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm probably gonna try to do one of these for the other regions as well. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. And if you learned something, if you found a cool spot that you want to take with you, let me know that in the comment section as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Leave a comment, subscribe, leave a like. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Consider becoming a YouTube member if you haven't already. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace, and peace.